Hi, I'm Hannah. Thank you so much for signing up to receive your free sample class. This one is all for people who have practiced yoga quite a lot. Maybe you're looking to continue your journey, maybe you're coming back into your journey. So wherever you are, this is going to be great for you. Now, I do a lot of cueing for people that are beginners, people that are working up from beginner, wanting to progress. And my kind of cueing style is all about mobility, how your body works, and how we can make your body working better, so to the full range of movement. In this class and in all the classes for my advanced members, there's a lot less cueing. So if you feel like you're quite a little bit unsure, go back, dip into one of the other classes, and then come back into your advanced section. Okay, we're just going to be doing a full body flow today. So let's get into it. We're going to warm up quite quickly and cool down quite quickly as well. Okay, let's start standing. Come to the top of your mat, feet just about hips width distance apart. In your mountain pose, hands away from you, palms facing the front of the mat. Now, ever so slightly, ground the big toes. Make sure you're not externally rotating onto the outside edges of those feet. The thighs are pulled up, bringing the knees up. Hips are square to the front. And thinking whether you need to engage your glutes, whether you've got posterior or anterior tilt. Working to your body, how your body works. Shoulders down, bring the shoulder blades together. Ears in line with the shoulders. Maybe you've got your eyes closed. All I want you to do today is breathe. That's the whole reason we do yoga, right? Is just to breathe, and anything else on top is just a bit of fun. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands over to the right, stretching through that left side, thinking about the length rather than the fold. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, reach a little bit more. Inhale all the way up, over onto the left side, stretching the right. Think about the rib cage. You're not sticking this rib cage out. You've got everything nice and contained. Inhale all the way up, hands behind you, interlace the hands. Draw the knuckles down, tiny back bend, however you feel. Pull the chest through, gaze up. If you need to, engage those glutes. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands come over in front of you. This forward fold. Think about that connection between your back and your thighs. Hanging that head, dropping the knuckles down in front of you. And breathe. Exhale, plant the hands down in front of you, stepping this left leg straight back into an easy twist, right hand high. Walking that right foot out to the edge and coming into your lizard lunge. Maybe you're coming down to the forearms. Keep this right knee drawing to the outside of that arm. Breathing here. Trying to keep a nice open chest. Coming into your corkscrew, coming to the outside of that right foot, planting the left hand down, big inhale, right arm up and over, bend up that left knee. If it's available to you, grip onto that foot with your hand, keeping the chest open. Keep pushing the mat away. Breathing here. If you'd rather come into a more active stretch, take that hand long, flex this foot so that you can activate that hamstring, and then draw that heel into your bum. Whatever feels best for you. Exhale all the way down, switching over to the other side. Left leg forward into your easy twist to start with. Thinking about those hips being square. Lizard lunge. Coming into your corkscrew. Maybe you take that active hamstring stretch. Exhale, fully release. Plant the left hand, step the left leg back. Inhale here in your high plank. And on your exhale, all the way down to the ground, nice and slowly to the end of that exhale. Untuck the toes, forehead down, into your cobra. And down. 2 more times. Last time, maybe you come up to your full cobra, keeping that pelvis on the ground, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale all the way down. Now push yourself here, tuck the toes, and draw all the way up through your high plank, straight back to your downward dog. Inhale, left leg high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Hold here, draw this thigh up into the chest, push the mat away, keep that shin bone as far away from the ground as possible. Inhale, straight back to your 3-leg dog. Exhale, this time we're going to bring this left leg all the way through to the front of that mat, picking up this right hand, sliding the left foot through into your wide leg fold. Early on, right? Taking the hands to the outside of that right leg, the inside and the outside. And then you're thinking about pulling this hip joint back into your body. Maybe you're coming into a slight posterior tilt. Lifting up that right leg. Really working on firing up these quads. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Hands back to the front. Push all the way up. Slide this left foot round into your side plank. Right hand down, left hand high. Breathing here. Left leg lifted. Bring that left knee all the way to the front, setting up for your low lunge. Hands high, high lunge. Think about that rib cage being contained. Don't be tempted to flare those ribs. Breathing here. We're going to hold this for a little bit longer than you want to. Really working on that strength. Exhale, hands all the way down into your vinyasa. Absolutely. Come back to your child's pose or straight back to your downward dog. Inhale, right leg high, 3-leg dog. Keep those hips square. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee to the nose. Keep drawing that thigh up into the chest. Shin away from the ground. Keep pushing the mat away, separating the shoulder blades. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, we're going to sweep this right leg all the way through, picking up the left hand into your wide leg fold. Hands either side of the left leg, pointing the toes, bringing that hip joint in towards your body, lifting up that left leg. Maybe it only lifts off the tiniest bit. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Hands to the front. Push down. Send this right leg all the way up. Spinning onto your side plank. Right hand high. Think about that thigh out underneath the hips. And then pick up this right leg. Bring the right knee all the way through as slowly as you can. Through your low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Be prepared to take a few breaths here. Think about those hips being in line. Maybe you need to have a bit of a wiggle. Activating those glutes. Exhale, hands all the way down through your vinyasa. Okay, and again, inhale, 3-leg dog, left leg high. Exhale, bring that left knee to the nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, bring that left leg all the way forward into your low lunge. Picking up this right leg and bringing it between the gap of your right hand and left foot. Pushing the mat away, bringing this right leg all the way through. Again, it's going to require a lot of strength and ankle mobility as well. And again, and back through, really nice. Inhale all the way up to your high lunge. Make sure you're grounding through that big toe. Breathing here. Hands to heart center, lean forward, you know where we're going. Pick up that back leg, coming into your warrior three. Keep that chest nice and open. Keep the foot flexed, toes facing down. Breathing here. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly down to the ground through your vinyasa. Keep staying with that breath. Nice. Okay. Right leg high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, high. Coming through to those shoot throughs. So bring that right leg all the way forward into the low lunge. Push that left hand into the ground. Bring the left leg through that gap. Straight forward. Straight back. 2 more times. Nice. Into your low lunge. All the way up, high lunge. Catching your breath here. Hands to heart center. If you can, push all the way up into your warrior three. Make sure that big toe is pushing into the ground. Breathing here. Exhale, this time we're bringing the left foot forward, bending the knees straight up into our chair pose. Now, whether you're posterior or anterior, you figure out how to get to that neutral pelvis for your chair pose. Making sure that rib cage isn't flaring. Breathing here. Onto your tiptoes. Bend all the way down. All the way up. Back to your heels. 2 more times, tiptoes. And down. And up. 1 more time. All the way down, this time coming all the way down to your bottom. Coming into our boat pose. Whether you're a boat pose, just feet on the floor, whether you're on a block, however you get there without rounding that back. Okay, think about that lift. And then wherever you want to go in your boat pose, keep this chest nice and open. Really good, really strong. Inhale, low boat, come all the way down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, down. This is really working those hip flexors as well. Hold it here. Make sure you're not doming through that stomach. Keep everything integrated. 3, 2, and 1. Not done yet. Exhale all the way up. If you can push yourself a little bit more and your legs aren't extended, try to extend them, but keep sitting on those sit bones. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Slowly roll all the way down. Big stretch. You deserve it. Breathing here. Setting up for our bridge pose. Okay, when you are ready, inhale up to bridge. Make sure the big toes are grounded. Thinking about that length rather than the height, so take out any big back bend in that lower back. Inner thighs are drawing towards one another. You're breathing here. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. And down. 1 more time, interlace the hands underneath you. Tuck those shoulders. Keep driving high, engaging those glutes. Exhale, come all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest, nice and slowly, no fast movements. Hands behind the legs, rock and roll up and down your mat, meeting us into your all fours. Coming into some cat-cows. We're starting our cool down now, so really work through to the full inhale, full exhale. Coming down to our puppy pose, walking the hands forward, sinking that chest down. Either the chin or the forehead is on the ground, keeping the hips in line with the knees. Coming all the way down to the ground. Goalpost arms, elbows in line with the shoulders, arms in this 90-degree angle, palms facing down. Tippy fingers of the right hand, right leg up, swing all the way over onto that left ear. Exhale, roll down, other side. Back to your bellies, hand under your shoulders. Final push. See if you can push all the way up to your high plank. And then step this left leg straight through into your wide leg fold, however that looks for you. Okay, maybe you're staying here thinking about lifting, thinking about tipping forward with this pelvic bowl, if you can imagine it like that. Keeping those feet flexed so that we're really working those hamstrings as well. The quads are engaged. And if you want to, start to come down into this fold, keeping the toes facing up, knees facing up. Feet are flexed. Breathing here. This is where you really need to grab hold of that breath so you don't go into that fight or flight. Every time you come further down, think about that bowl tipping forward. Three more breaths. Ever so slowly come all the way up. Hands to the outside of the thighs. Slowly bring them in. Give them a big hug. Okay, come into cow face. We've got our left leg under first, right leg over. As always, you can extend that left leg if needed. And then we're going to come into eagle arm. So right arm under left. Draw the elbows high, forearms away from the face. Bring that chin back. All the way down, switching over to the other side. Trying to get The top leg, whatever the top leg is, so left leg in this case, make sure that sit bone is grounded. Left arm under, into those eagle arms. Keep bringing that chin back whilst you're drawing the forearms away. Exhale, slowly release. Unraveling those legs. And with no effort at all, just sink yourself down to the ground. Hug the knees into the chest. Gently sway from side to side. Coming into our Savasana, so if there's anything else you need to do for your body, absolutely go for it. And then when you're ready, meet us in your Savasana. Legs as wide or wider than the mat, hands away from the body, palms facing up. And allow your breath to settle you in here to the end of your practice. Feeling this juxtaposition between the lightness of the front of your body, but the back of your body, that connection is bringing you down, is sinking you further into the ground, helping you feel really secure here. That space behind your eyes is fully relaxed. The jaw, maybe the lips are parted, taking the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Shoulders are dropping down to the mat, opening up that chest. All the way down to your feet. And your feet are hanging out to the sides. Nothing holding on to them at all. If you can stay here for longer, please do. If not, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Bring that movement up to your wrists, to your ankles, your arms and your legs. Coming into a really big stretch, fingers and toes as far away from one another as possible. And then bend up the knees, wherever side you want to roll over to, right if you want energy, left if you want to chill. And then ever so slowly, with the eyes still closed, push yourself all the way up to seated, head being the last thing to come up. Hands onto your thighs, palms facing up. The seated position, keeping hold of that relaxation that we've just cultivated. Continuing with those deep belly breaths. Hands to heart center. Bow the chin to the chest, thumbs to the third eye. Just take a moment here to reflect on your practice. Did you truly practice for yourself? Or were there moments that you let that ego override? And that's what we're working towards in our yoga practice. Quieting down that ego and just going with the flow. When you're ready to come to the end of the class, take the hands away from the eyes and blink the eyes open.